everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I miss you so much and I can't wait to see you soon. But for now I thought that it might be fun to do some of the things that we do at school each day while you're at home. So let's start with our sound cards. Are you ready? Here we go. MP says M, SP says SP, SK says SK, NCH says NCH, and D says ND. And T says nt, ST says st, FT says ft, LT says lt, PT says pt, CT says kt, CK says k. That's our new one. We'll talk more about that soon. LP says oop, LF says oof, LD says old, LK says ook, QU says qua, ED says id, d, and t. LL says ol, FF says f, ZZ says z, SS says s, A says a magic E says a, E says E magic E says e, I says I magic E says I, O says ah, O magic E says O, U says U magic E says U, A and K says ink, I and K says ink, O and K says unk, U and K says unk, A and G says ang, I and G says ing, O and G says ong, U and G says ung. Right, start with those for now. Now. I know that this week you guys learned all about spelling with CK. You did that last week and we're doing it into this week as well. So we know that CK is a third way to spell the K sound. You know that C says K and K says K, and now you know that CK says K, one sound with two letters. This usually happens at the end of a single syllable word, at the end of the word. It never happens at the beginning of a word, but you'll hear it at the end of a word. For example, if we have the word duck, and you think about it, let's pound the word duck. Let's tap it. D-u-k, duck. I hear I hear a short vowel, a single syllable word, so it must be spelled with C-K. And there's our word, duck. Let's take a look at our blending board right here and blend some of our sounds together. Okay. St-ack, stack. Snack, snack. Shack, shack. Quack, quack. Chack, chack. Is that a real word? I don't think so. Let's change that sound. Chick, chick. Is that a real word? Yes, it is. Let's try another one. Ick, thick. Blick, blick. Is that a real word? No, that's not a real word. Let's change that. Ah, block, block. There's a real word. Flock, flock. Clock, clock. I'm going to change this vowel. Let's try this. Ready? Cluck, cluck. Struck, struck. Truck, truck. Pluck. So all of these words that you just heard were spelled with CK at the end of the word. It had a short vowel and were a single syllable word, which is how we knew that it was spelled with a CK and not just a K. Sometimes you're going to hear CK not at the end of a word. So an example might be in a word like backup, in a compound word. So if you hear a compound word and you hear that K in the middle, it might be spelled with CK. One other time you might hear it in the middle of a word might be in a word like bucket. Bucket's not a compound word, but the first part, buck, is a real word. and because it's a real word, then it might be spelled with CK. Those are some clues of when to use CK when it's in the middle of a word, but right now our focus is knowing that if there is a short vowel and a single syllable word spelled with a sound K at the end, we know it will be spelled with CK. All right, guys, so I have a poem for you. You guys know Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and down he run, Hickory Dickory Dock. Well, I have another one for you right here. You can hear all these k sounds in these words, and I even underlined it in yellow if you can see. Are you ready? Hickory Dickory Dock, a duck went up the clock. The duck did quack, the clock did crack, Hickory Dickory Dock. Can you hear the rhyming words in that poem? So, dock and clock, quack and crack. Good. You hear all those other k, like duck and clock and hickory. You can hear that k, k, hickory. All right, first graders, I wanted to challenge you to maybe come up with your own version of Hickory Dickory Dock. Here's a silly one that I did. Are you ready? It goes like this. Hickory Dickory Duck, a mouse was in a truck. The truck was fast, but mouse was last. Hickory Dickory Duck. I don't know why he was last. He must have been in a race or something. Maybe you can come up with a version of Hickory Dickory Dock yourself, where you have rhyming words throughout the poem as well. It's a challenge. Maybe you can do it. It was so good to talk to you guys today. I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.